Hi, this is Body Talk Pilates. This is a little clip of press-up exercises that we have promised for a while. Just to note, this is aimed at our regular clients, so if you're new to us and perhaps you have some injuries, it would be a good idea to check with a health professional before doing any of these.
Okay, so the idea is that we'll start off finding a correct position or starting position for you, and then we'll add a press up a day for 2 weeks. We want to take you through a little bit of technique first, just so you can see sort of some of the pitfalls that may occur as you're going through the challenge. So Danielle's going to demonstrate against this barrel. So this is a good starting position for a lot of people. Some people may want to start against the wall, where you have your hands directly at shoulder height and the feet just away from the wall a little bit, so you have a little bit of lean into the wall. This is sort of your next stage, where you're coming slightly lower, and it's just a little easier than it is on that mat when you've got that full press up position. So we start with the hands against the surface, whether it's the wall or the barrel or a worktop, wherever it may be, and we're looking for a nice long neutral line through the spine. So we've got a straight line from the ankle to the top of the head, and we want to note that we are not dipping into the lower back. So if you look here, we don't want to be letting go here, so we keep those abs engaged, maybe a little bit of the tail tucking under here, so we feel that we've got length in this lumbar spine. Then we're going to come up to the shoulder area. We want to have these shoulder blades nice and flat on the back of the rib cage, as Danielle's got here. So we don't allow this spine to drop forward into this position, so we're sinking into the mat, sinking into the wall, whatever it may be. So by pushing through the arms into the surface, we can engage these muscles around the shoulder, and we can stabilize that shoulder nicely. Then we look at the head position, and we want to feel that the head is very much in line with the rest of the spine, so it's not dropping out forward. So if you can just show that. We don't want this position. So we draw that chin gently into the back of the neck, and we feel that we're pushing through the top of the head and reaching that top of the head away in a long straight line from the floor. This should help you engage these muscles in the back here. So this gives you a really nice setup position. Then you want to maintain all that whilst we soften the elbows and take the body towards the surface that we're against. And we come away and we go back down. Maintain that position. Okay, you're only going to go as low as you can hold that position. If you start to go too low, for your ability, then you start to dip. So perhaps if you can show that, Danielle, where we go too low. So the head starts to drop and the spine drops forward of the shoulders here. So that's just taking a little bit too low. So you want to find your start position, and then you're going to go for a maximum of 10 press-ups in that position, taking it as deep as you can maintain good form. Once you've done that, you can move on to another surface, a lower surface, so you can either come to a low bench, or onto the floor, or onto a mat, where I think I'm demonstrating now.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
These are the harder ones.
So when you're on the mat, well, you can say, we're going to get into...
So basically, a lot of people start in an all fours position, but there is a midway position between all fours and a full press up position, which is where you've still got this lovely long line through the spine, but you're on your knees. What you don't want to do is stick your bottom out like that. You want to have the hips forward, so you've got this length, just like we had against the ladder barrel earlier. So again, he's pushing the floor away, pulling the shoulder blades nice and flat, keeping the head tucked into the back of his neck, and stretching the head up in that long diagonal away from his knees. So then he's just going to bend the elbows, and note how narrow they are. In Pilates, we do a push-up with narrow elbows, not that wide elbow you see quite a lot in fitness. And he's trying not to get this little dip here into the area between the shoulder blades, so it should look flat. If you can get somebody to film you doing it on an iPad or a phone, it really gives you a lot of information, which is really helpful because no one can see the back of their shoulders. And then we go on to that full position now. So this is good actually if you struggle with kneeling, because a lot of people do. You're in that lovely long line still, the head still reaching up, pushing the floor away, and trying to keep that head away from the floor. We're holding the ribs and hips in good connection, so we're not dropping the ribs out through the front of the body, trying not to hollow the back. I'd say just one more will be good. And you go as low as you can maintain good form. There's no prizes for getting your nose in the dirt. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is good press-up technique. Something that a lot of us really struggle to achieve, but it has to be appropriate to your strength and your ability to stabilise.
Yeah. Yeah, and it can be surprisingly hard. If you go slow and you hold good form, it's tough. So the idea is find your start position, work that start position in terms of range of movement until you can perform 10 good reps. Once you've got your 10 reps, then you move on to the next level. And if you get to the mat and you can perform 10 reps on the mat, you can challenge yourself by maybe lifting a leg or just add extra reps so you can go up to 15, 20, whatever it may be. So let us know how you get on. If you need any help or any queries, just ping us an email and
Or give us a call.
yeah, give us a call. We'll give you
Anyway,
up.
hope that was helpful.
Yes. Take care.
Thanks
See
a
you
lot,
soon.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.